You're here. It feels like I've been waiting forever. No, you're not disturbing me. You can never displease me. It's just that today I'm feeling so tired. As you can see, I haven't even managed to get myself out of bed today. That's why I summoned you to my chambers. Well, I'm glad you asked. I would have told you anyways, of course, but still. It's all thanks to those conniving nobles. They have been making things ever so difficult for me, my dear knight. Oh, it's all the same things as usual, really. Revolts, petitions for my hand in marriage, general nonsense. But lately, the marriage proposals are becoming more frequent. It's been happening more and more often. All across my kingdom, the greedy nobles are coming from afar, thinking they can win my hand with pretty, sweet, poisonous words. It's made everything more difficult. What? You think I should give some of them a chance? That some of them might have pure intentions? You don't honestly believe that, do you? Those greedy plebeians are just incapable of appreciating what they have, always wanting more and more. They will do anything to line their pockets with the kingdom's gold. Aside from that, they have been pretty outspoken about how their crimes should have more lenient punishment, how they should be exempt from execution. That one I can't even begin to understand. I mean, what's the problem? Just because they have some money, they think they are exempt from being executed? If anything, I should be holding more executions to get rid of more corrupt criminals off of their heads. It seems to be the only way that they will show respect. Perhaps I should consider genocide. Now that I'm queen, things need to change, and those nobles have been leeching off the kingdom's wealth for far too long. Oh dear, I'm sorry for being so harsh earlier. It was never my intention to hurt you. You see, after that scarring experience of what happened to my father, I can no longer be the sweet, naive princess you once knew. My father, the king, was an endlessly optimistic and generous man. I love my father dearly. It's hard not to love someone who is so caring, of course, but if anything, that just made it harder to watch him ruin himself for those greedy pigs. After all, there is such a thing as being too trusting. My poor father was taken advantage of his whole life. When I took the throne, I inherited the largest debt any kingdom has ever occurred. A part of me really wanted to just finish the job and let the kingdom fall into ruin, just to spite those greedy beasts. I couldn't let my father's legacy be destroyed, even if his actions nearly doomed it. You're certainly better than the rest of them, though. You seem to be the only one who has the best intentions for the kingdom. For me, sometimes I wish we could go back to easier times, where I was just a girl and you were just a boy. Oh, is that a blush? No need to be shy. You don't have to hide your feelings for me anymore. You know, you just gave me a solution for how I can put to rest those pesky nobles scheming to steal my throne. Ever since my father's death, I've been paranoid of everyone, assuming they all wanted something from me. You've been loyal to me ever since you started working here, and who needs some vain, spoiled noble when I can have you ruling by my side? Don't look so surprised. Now that I'm queen, we can finally be together. There's no one who could ever separate us again. It's not proper. What if they don't accept? Well, that's what the executioner is for. I'm queen, I make the rules, and I decide what's proper, what's acceptable. Now, all I have to do is make sure those nobles will never step out of line again, and then we can finally be together. Just us, no one else. You can finally be my king.